Welcome into Talk the Dog, the show where we find a bone to pick and a take to give. These are not hot takes. These is dog takes. Can I talk that dog? What's up? Really like that. You really like that? Let's shut up and grab some tape. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into the Film Guy Network on a beautiful Monday evening. Now, typically on a Monday evening or whenever this is getting put out, I know it's getting recorded on a Monday afternoon with the boys in the studio, but obviously the Georgia Bulldogs just wrapped up their spring practice calendar. Had 15 practices, 3 scrimmages total to kind of find out where their roster is as the NCAA transfer portal kicks off today. But nonetheless, there's plenty to talk about and evaluate from this football game. Normally, I would open up with a bunch of thoughts and observations and give you kind of the general lay of the land before we break this tape down. But I went through it yesterday, went through the whole 4 quarters of scrimmage, and I think we've got about 3 hours worth of film study to do. So don't know how long this one's going to be, but we're going to do the first half here today. And it's very different, boys, than normal evaluations, because normally we watch the offense and we kind of watch the whole game as a full, in through or start to finish, kind of see how the game flowed. Then we go back, break down the offense, then we break down the defense. Well, in this football game, obviously every player on the field is a Georgia football player. So we have plenty to evaluate on every single snap, and every single snap will get evaluated over the next couple of days here on the network. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, rating, reviewing. Want to give a quick shout out to our friends over at Prize Picks. If you have not already, head over to prizepicks.com. Use promo code Brooks today. You'll get a 100% deposit match. Also, we are running a 7-day free trial over on Patreon. Patreon.com/Brooks Austin. You can get in there for free right now. Try it out for 7 days. See how you like it. I guarantee you're going to love it, and you'll ultimately sign up anyways. But we got plenty to evaluate here today. So without further ado, we got a saying around here. All right, let's shut up and let's grind the tape. All right, first and foremost, they open up the football game in 12 personnel offensively, right? Got 1 tight end there, 2 tight ends there, right? So you're in 12 offensively. That means you're going to respond with base personnel defensively. So we get a good opportunity to look at what this first unit's going to look like defensively in terms of base personnel. Back there at the defensive end spot is Gabe Harris, right? 29. That will ultimately be Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins at some point when he ultimately gets healthy. There's Michael Williams in there at the jack position, so you get a good look at him. Nazir Stackhouse in at nose, 97 in at the 3 technique. Here's that additional outside linebacker onto the field. That's Chaz Chambliss playing the Sam role, okay? So we got a jack and a Sam on the field. That only happens in 12 personnel. There's number 5. There's number 3. You got 4 DBs to play on the top of the shell. There's all 11 guys. It's kind of what you're looking like right now in terms of base personnel and how you kind of match right there. So that's a good look at it here on this first play of the game. Get a little sprint action, or a little screen out to the top of the boundary right there. I thought this was a really good job, this job could have been better here by both 7 and, why is my remote not working? Go ahead and give me that. Go ahead and give me that. I thought this job could be better here by both 7 and 12. I thought both these guys were a little shy, and I'm not going to say soft. We're going to use the word shy. I thought both these guys were really shy upon contact point here at the top of your screen. Watch 7 and watch 12. Both unzipping. Not a lot of head snapping there. All right, we eventually get off the block, stop it for a 5-yard gain, but I think that could be a little bit more violent from both parties out there on the edge. All right, so we're going to this next clip right here. Hey, I love the fight to finish right here from 69. Watch this right here, okay? We're going to keep driving our feet, but that's a hold right there. We all see that. Okay, that left hand has gotten outside of that shoulder and outside of that neck right there. But as we continue to drive our feet, and finish the block, we avoid the holding call here because we're constantly giving effort. We're constantly fighting and straining, getting our head back on top, right? So that ultimately avoids the angle. I think that's really good feet and finish right there from 69, all right? Now, here's the thing. Hey, all spring we've been talking about Jared Wilson, athleticism. It's great. It's great that you're an athlete. But when we get to where we are going, and you're going to get there a whole lot faster than everybody else because you're a great athlete. When we get to where we're going, we have got to stay attached. Watch 55 right here. He's going to work to climb to the second level, and he gets there really quickly. Boom. Got hands on the down lineman right there. Good job putting hands on. Now, when we get up to the second level, hey, great job of having our chest up, eyes up, hands attached. But watch this. Okay, boom. We fall and lose him really quickly. He ultimately falls in on the tackle and makes this tackle for a +2 yard gain. All right. When we get to that second level, boys, not only is it great that we got to get there, but we better bring our hips, and our hands. Okay. If at any point we are a leaner like this right here, we will get ripped down on our face. We have to avoid that. The only way to do so, making sure we are bringing our feet. Again, great job. Great idea, a great concept that we're super athletic. That's awesome. But if we're not finishing reps, it doesn't matter. Great job right here by 73 on this little kick out block, if you will. All we're trying to do is get that inside hand strong right here from 73 and kick 32 out as far as we can out there into C gap. Bam! Great job right there off the snap by 73. Now, you want to talk about a tough ask, boys. This is a tough ask, all right? This back right here, all of 240 pounds. All of it. Every bit of 240 pounds right there from Roger Robinson, all right? So as a linebacker here, as they go to run stretch zone or as they go to run zone here, we're going to get our front side inside linebacker plugging, all right? He's going to plug downhill, shoulder square, hat ready to strike, all right? 5's going to have to come over here, or 3 rather, is going to have to scrape across, all right? And then meet this running back head on in the gap. You watch this and tell me if this is something you want to sign up for on Saturday. What bang, all right? That's a tough scrape. I'm going to tell you right now, there is no forward momentum for 3 right now, right? From this point forward, he is moving horizontally, right? He is moving laterally, and he is going to arrive at the hole right as 0 pops a shell out of there, right? And ends up ultimately running him over, all right? That's a tough ask for 3. Again, 240 pounds, that's not easy. Great job, 20, coming downhill and finishing this rep off. I thought 20 had a really good day at multiple spots. I also want to highlight one other thing right here. Hey, 5, that's a great job right here of bringing your hat, son. Okay, second or third play of the game right here, you better be ready to strike. That's it. Okay, that is an NFL offensive guard coming off the line of scrimmage at you, and whammo. Okay, that's meeting contact with contact right there at the line of scrimmage. Great job there, 5. I don't have any coaching points for CJ Allen here. I ain't got nothing for you, Bubba. You got there fast enough. Maybe unzip. You can't even unzip. You had to run full speed just to get to the hole on the front side, man. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Hope nobody else on the other team looks like that guy. Maybe that's it. Where we at here? Going to 44. Hey, I want to point something out to everybody here. Give me camera 3. 1st and 10, as we call this, P and 10. At the University of Georgia, this is typically a rushing down, right? Georgia is, I would say about 50-50, but normally leaning towards a run on early downs, trying to establish the run, particularly early in the football game. Hey, let me tell you something right now. I don't know what he sees, but 32 is going to do this several times during this film study. We're going to be in what appears to be obvious rundowns, and this dude's going to take a damn pass rush like it's 3rd and 7 and the Super Bowl's on the line if he don't get a sack. All right, this is an absolute rush plan right here from 32. Again, on 1st and 10. When you put something together like this on P and 10, boys, you are seeing the game, all right? You are seeing the game and anticipating the game correctly. That's a great overhand swipe right there from 32 and a great job dipping the edge right there and getting around 71. 71, head out, right? We got to get our head out, but let's really get our feet to the right spot, initially. We take kind of a gather step right there with our left foot. We don't really do a good enough job of gaining ground, okay, getting back. All right, we've technically taken 2 steps at this point, and we really have not reset ourselves off the line of scrimmage. So yeah, by the time he gets to his rush point where he's throwing hands, all right, look, we've already opened our gate. We are hips open to the sideline, all right? Hips square, hips open. We are completely hips open to the sideline within what? What's that? 1.5 yards? Yard and a half, 2 yards, that's a no-go. All right, that's a no-go, and that's a loss as a left tackle. Great rep and great rush right there from 32. Also, great rep right here from 0. One thing everybody wanted to know, all right, if you listen to or if you read the insiders reports this spring, you would know that Roger Robinson can catch the football. You would know that Roger Robinson's got a little wiggle out in the back or out of the backfield. This was confirmation of all those things this past offseason, right? You catch that ball off that right hip, man, you got some hands on you. All right, you got some hands on you. Here we go. Hey, this is a great route here from 86. All right, he's going to work up. He's going to sell the post or the dig. He's going to squat down. He's going to run this out right here. Don't know what you would really call this other than, damn, that's a route. You kind of lose him in your screen right here, but y'all saw how hard he was running, that kind of dover. All right, look how hard he's sprinting right there. All right, he is in full sprint when he leaves your screen. By the time he comes back in, all right, he's in full sprint back flat to the sideline. All right, so you can imagine why 12 isn't quite there. I thought it was tremendous recovery speed right here from 12 just to get back into the picture. A lot of the times those corners take 2 or 3 gather steps, floating and floating and floating before they realize, oh shit, he snapped back out on me. It's a great route. It's a great ball. It's thrown with perfect timing. However, I think this might have been a sack. Okay, so really, really good delayed rush right here from Terrell Foster. Okay, don't know whose responsibility it is to check the back out. The back's completely free as he runs out right here. That's Etienne. But Foster sees grass and he's going to press right now. We call this a dog pressure, right? It's not a blitz, right? They're dropping one. Actually, Gabe Harris has got the back. Holy shit, Gabe Harris. How do you get that? Boom, look at that. Buddy was in a full rush, turned around, realized the back was leaking. Turned right around, backpedaled, found the back. That's pretty daggum good from 29 right there. But this is not a blitz. This is actually a 4-man rush, all right, with a delayed dog pressure from number 30. And again, I think he gets home. What say you boys? You think he's home there?
Mm-hmm. Looks like it.
All right. But great route right there by 86. Good ball, but again, I think it's a sack. I was really impressed by Gabe Harris's. All right, look, Gabe Harris is going to play hard the rest of the day. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's going to play harder than anybody else on the field, not named Chaz Chambliss. All right? May even play harder than him. Don't know yet. We're going to find out. But finding out that he's in the right spots, probably almost even more, good news, if you will, for a young football player like that. All right, we need to have a conversation about what is our pre-snap conversation. Okay, what is our pre-snap conversation? This is off-play action. We got the big boy post. Okay, we got kind of a little, I'm going to act like I'm blocking, then I'm going to delay the dover. All right, and then I got the straight dover ran with pace and speed right here from number 11. So if this were me, I would read it top down, not bottom up. Okay, what do I mean by that? I would be post to dover to delay. That's how I would read that, right? Post to dover to delay, and I think the tight end may or may not have a flare right here in the flat as well. But nonetheless, we are working top down. We're going to check the post. We're going to read the dover. Then we're going to throw the delay if we get any type of pressure, if we don't like 1 or 2. So let's watch this play develop, and we're going to get some kind of inklings of what we think. All right, first of all, 2 safeties in the middle of the field pre-snap. You can't see Ja'Cory Thomas, but Ja'Cory Thomas is right here. Dan Jackson's right here. So we think two safeties high in the middle of the field right now. All right. So middle of the field may be open depending on post-snap rotation. All right, let's check post-snap rotation. As soon as the ball is snapped, our ball is in the belly of the back. We get safety split, heels open. Looks like one safety might be filling the hole. One safety might be in the middle of the field. All right, but let's watch this safety one more time, see what happens. Oh, now we got the middle of the field safety. Now we got the middle of the field safety taking 2 hard ones. Taking 2 real hard ones downhill. So, as a quarterback at this point right now, I have just taken the ball out of the belly of the back. My shoulders and eyes are on the safety. I see a safety sucking up. I'm thinking immediately the post is the winner. The post is the winner. They've split the safeties. It looks to me like they might have some type of cover 3, right? Cover 3. So I think I got that post over the top, especially because the middle of the field safety has now sucked up 2 steps. The only problem for Carson, this dude back here, number 6 came to play some damn football today, okay? Watch number 6. He's right here in your screen. He's the one that's going to deny this post route. It's not the backside corner. It's not the front side corner. It's not the middle of the field safety. It's actually this backside corner right here running into grass and just being a football player, like saying, oh shit, I got a deep post. I can go run in and get into that football play. And you'll see it from the tight. You'll see exactly how we're supposed to read it, right? We said we're going to read post to Dover to delay, right? We're going to read that post first. And excuse me, the way we're going to read it is that safety. That safety's in, oh shit, I got to get back technique, essentially, or body language. His body language is telling you, uh-oh, I got to get back, especially at 7 yards after the play action. Okay, boom, he's cooked. He's cooked right now. We got to throw that post with him just now turning. Now, here's the problem again. Eyes on that safety. He thinks he's got a great ball, and he does, by the way. He's got grass over here, except again, Dalen Everett's going to run into this picture and cause Dylan Bell to slow up, essentially, on that backside post. So, great job by 6 of just sagging off and noticing, hey, understanding what they're doing to me and why they're doing it, right? On to 132. I thought this was terrific concepts, okay? Terrific concepts. Down here on the bottom, we got some type of man beater, okay? We got a stacked bunch. First guy's going to clear, run a dig. Second guy's going to hesitate, run another square in, okay? So you got square ends on the front side to out a stacked bunch to kind of mess with this. And then on the other side, look at this. We have a Y on the line of scrimmage. We have the Z back here by himself, all right? And we have the running back. So guess what we have over here, guys? We have 3 options, okay, and they have 1, 2, and 3, okay, options defensively. So they're basically going to run running back leak over here to the top side. They're going to run him on a vert, all right, they're going to run him on a hook, and they're going to run him straight into the flat. So what's going to happen, guys? You're going to see, you're going to see this linebacker bite on the dig across his face, or the crosser across his face. You're going to watch this corner and safety, all right, bail with this go ball. And here comes Trevor Etienne leaking right out into the flat, all right, against this zone coverage to the top. And again, all the while, looks like we got good leverage and man beaters down here on the bottom as well. I think this is really good coordinating here, okay? Boom. Look at all that grass. Look at that grass. There you see the tight end taking the linebacker with him. There you see the vertical driving the corner out of the zone. And there you see the running back all by himself. The only question I might have, all right, is what are number 3's responsibilities? Watch number 3 right here. He's going to key in and add into the box. My only question is, when you come running free and you see that back check out, are you green lit to go, or are you supposed to check back out with that back? Because that's exactly what's happening right now. Again, I don't know his responsibilities, so I'm a little hesitant to be negative about his performance there, or about his decision there, rather, to just continue to add on into the pressure. You played linebacker, Christian. He's supposed to check out right there. If you see color run past your face in a passing concept, you should take him, right?
Yeah, you have to. I mean, you're not designated to most of the time, but if you're on a blitz, you got to check out and peel off.
Okay. Nonetheless, great job there by Carson identifying and get the ball out of your hand really quickly. All right, this is the first of like 3 or 4 misses here in the first half of Carson Beck to Dominic Lovett. I think it's a perfect ball, though, and it's better defense than it is, a bad ball. Now, this is why you've heard Kirby Smart over, I would say, the year that Dominic Lovett has been here at the University of Georgia. He has consistently talked about how he needs this guy to play tough. We need him to play physical. We need him to play physical. We need him to play physical. We need him buying in on the run game. We need all these things. Why? Because of this right here, okay? We're going to pretend he's blocking. We're going to put the ball in the belly of the back. We're going to give a hard ride action right here to the running back. Now, Dominic Lovett's going to come off the football, and he's going to stock block, okay? He's completely engaged with Jonel Aguero right here, and then we're running him on the delayed wheel, all right? We got Ra pushing outside leverage, breaking in, all right? And then we are going to run this delayed wheel out of this man-man bump and run right here from the star, all right? This puts the star in a lot of stress right here, and I think 8 does a really, really good job of covering this football and covering this route, okay? This is an absolute friggin' dot, boys. I mean, you can't put it any better than that one right there. Tremendous job, again, by 8. Getting your head around and fighting through the hands. But again, man, I think what we saw Saturday and what we're going to see moving forward in this film study is Missouri Dom Lovett. Right? Missouri Dom Lovett, where this guy comes to Georgia and he has 57 receptions for 800 plus yards. He comes to Georgia and he has 56 receptions for just over 600 yards. And you're like, wait a minute. He only had one fewer reception, but he's getting like 5 yards fewer per catch. What's going on? Well, I think a lot of it is, just rapport with the quarterback. But some of the stuff we're going to see from him later on after the catch is the real difference for me this year going into the season for Dom Lovett. I think it's a really good route and concept, though, right? I think you'd see some of these things years past with Brock Bowers. These I'm going to block, release. Okay, I know they ran one against Ohio State for a fact. That sticks out in my head very, very vividly. Okay, so there we are in that one. Let's go to 217, get a bunch of replays of that. Hey, give me a general time check when we get to 30, okay? And then when we get to 45, and then, yeah, you got me. All right, here we go. Hey, I'm going to tell you what. The pace, the intensity, the effort was a check in the box of the defensive line column. I'm not going to say the offense showed up and just kind of went through the motions, but it is very apparent to me very early on in this scrimmage, okay, that this defensive line is here to hunt today, okay? And that's exactly what they did during this scrimmage. They hunted, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you'll see it right here. I think they're running Trey counter. All right, we're going to pull it back. So, yep, we're going to pull the backside guard and the tight end, okay? So here comes the guard, here comes the tight end. I want everyone to watch 13, and then I want everyone to, after that, watch the hesitation from 4, thinking, oh, damn, this is a football game today, okay? Bam, all right? 13 slams the ever-loving piss out of the front side of that formation. Let's put it in slow-mo for you guys to see here, okay? 13 absolutely slams the piss out of the front side of that, all right? And what should be a log attempt, it looks like they're trying to log it, meaning it looks to me like 69 thought he was going to be able to kick it out. You can see his head on the inside of Michael Williams there, trying to kick it out. Well, Oscar thinks he's logging this. Oscar thinks he's bouncing this outside. The truth is the opposite. Roger Robinson actually sticks that back up inside the hole it's intended to be, but this play is shut down immediately when 13 wants to play ball like this, which he does every snap, by the way. Every snap, this dude plays like this. And I just want to say this right now, because I think sometimes we can get a little bit inundated with pass rushing efficiency, and sacks are cool, and everybody loves sacks, all that good stuff, right? Y'all do know NFL teams run the football half as much as they throw it, right? Or excuse me, they run the football just as much as they throw it. About 50-50. They do not throw it every down in the NFL. In fact, a lot of teams are going back to running the football a lot nowadays, right? You got to be able to play on first and second down. And Michael Williams is probably, if not the best edge rusher on first and second downs in football. Okay, my comp after watching this has slowly but surely become Jadeveon Clowney. And people will look at that and they'll say, well, damn, Jadeveon was a bust. And I would say Jadeveon was a bust from a sack standpoint. He does not get after the quarterback like he's supposed to. But that dude's going to make $200 million in his career being an elite first and second down run stopper. He's the league's best defensive end run stopping. Since J.J. Watt left the league, it's been Jadeveon Clowney, okay? And it continues to be Jadeveon Clowney and until this guy gets here. I think this guy's going to be an elite first and second down run defender in the NFL. And that is his floor. His floor for me is a 10-year all-pro run defender. That's what this floor is. Great job there by 5 falling in. Thought 78 had a good day in limited reps as well. This right here, though, this right here is why Carson Beck is quarterback 1 in 2025 for me. I know some of these balls were missed in this football game. I understand that. But guys, you can't put it. You can't put it in a better spot. You can't. And how many balls did we see like this Saturday? I mean, 5 or 6? At least. 5 or 6. I mean, it's nice and easy to just throw slants, throw comebacks, all that good stuff. These balls that require touch, finesse, and accuracy 35 yards downfield, The dude throwing dots on these things, man. Now, we got to figure out the middle of the field deep ball accuracy. There is no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. But this stuff to the sideline, giving your guy a chance, this guy's as good as it gets, man. This guy puts it wherever he wants. That's a catch, by the way. A hell of a catch. Absolute dot. Great job right there. Oh, also, not to blow up everybody's set, but let's go back. Watch the film, boys and girls. You might pick up something. Watch his body language. Watch the quarterback. Watch the quarterback. Watch him closely. He's staring, he's looking, sees he's got man coverage. He's going to make sure, verify he's got man coverage. Now we gave one of those. Everybody see that? Okay. Now, your eyes aren't on the quarterback. Your eyes aren't on the quarterback. Yours are. So I would assume 86 is the one getting the call there, right? We all see it. The ops see it too, so I don't feel bad about calling that one out. Just get a different one. You know, towards the end of the year, it might be one of these. You know, might be one of these. Coach was always belts to bunt, you know, in baseball. Might be a helmet tap, whatever it is. Okay, just got to mix them up. Got to mix them up and know the wide receiver knows. But I'm gonna tell you right now, as a corner, anytime I ever see a quarterback looking out at me, I'm just going to assume they're trying to duck on my head top right quick, all right? Especially in the red zone. Let's be alert. 6, make a play on the ball, son. You're there. You're there. My God, you're there. Make a play on the ball. This is what Kirby's talking about all spring. We getting 50-50 balls left and right. And we ain't won very many of them, okay? Now, part of that, probably because quarterback's really, really good. The other part is that guy's really good. Okay, Ra Thomas is really good at this. Colby Young's really, really good at this. They got some good dudes at this position. They got some great guys at corner too. Make a play on the ball. All right, didn't see really one happen at all on Saturday. Make a play. All right, so now we got our guy Gunnar Stockton, and first play of the game, he's going to get a shot play. Now, there is some hesitancy here, and I understand why. Pre-snap, it looks like quarters to me. That's what it looks like. Looks like I got a big soft shell zone, which you would imagine this go ball is not going to be there, right? Supposed to have 2 guys in that zone. Here's the problem, okay? As the ball is snapped, you can see, all right, now they're going to bracket, okay? Jake Pope has disguised this perfectly. They're going to go inside, outside, top side. All right, so now that's what we got. Now when we look over here, all we got to look for is whether or not 5's got green grass or whether or not he's running to it. I'm going to tell you right now, if he's playing outside, he's playing inside, he's playing over the top, that grass is our winner. Okay, that grass is our winner. Now, Gunnar, again, thinking he's got quarters pre-snap, sees something different post-snap and just looks to confirm it. Okay, but again, I think his ball's a little bit late based off what we see on the replay. Okay, it's a horrible camera angle from ESPN Plus. They're out there shitting a brick in their first spring game trying to get it right. All right, so let's take a look at this end zone clip. We'll actually get a look at it. All right, 3-step, 2 hitches, and a rip. All right, is that what we count? 1, 2, 3, hitch, throw. Look, we're gonna argue about timing. We're gonna argue about timing a little bit today with Gunnar. But anytime I see multiple hitches, okay, but we stayed on the route, meaning like took my 3-step drop, hitch up again, let the ball rip, that's hesitancy. All right, that's what I would call that. That's hesitancy. If we take the 3-step, we take the hitch and we rip, that's what it's supposed to look like. We'll show you a 1 hitch later in 2 minutes where he's got no choice. The choice is to get the ball out, all right? In those situations, he played on time and in rhythm. I think this is a little bit late, but I think you did a great job of giving your guy the opportunity. Everybody saw the grass, though, right? Against that bracket coverage, it's going to be out here now. God dang it. Board's freaking out today. Against this bracket coverage, the grass is outside, okay? We got to be out here. Here we go. I can't quite see what happened to KJ from the start. But I would imagine he got bit up on by a little bit of play action. Also, you're there, buddy. You got there. Turn around, look for the ball. Don't just put your hands up. Turn around, you're there. Go play the ball. He will learn. He will learn quickly, I would imagine. Also, think this is a sack, okay? I think that's a sack by Troy Bowles at the top of your screen right here. It's a tremendous move, by the way. Okay, first of all, let's watch 3. Let's coach 3 up right quick. Hey, 3. We got to block them with our feet first. If we can't get in front of them, we're not going to block them. Secondly, see how our head's out in front of our toes? We're going to get slammed there every single time. We're going to get slammed there every single time we do that. So let's keep our head out. Let's block them with our feet and get in front of us. It's a great move by Troy Bowles, by the way. Troy Bowles, such an interesting eval coming out of high school because you're like, first 2 years of high school football, Buddy is playing like hybrid outside linebacker / edge rusher. Okay, he's playing like on the edge, doing the stand-up thing most high school kids do. Second year, we're watching him as a Georgia commit. He's standing up in the box playing true inside linebacker. Third year, we watch him as a senior as a Georgia commit. He's playing freaking safety. Okay, so he kept moving back. But in doing so, and being an NFL coach's son, boy's got a bag, all right? He can do just about anything on the football field that a linebacker at the University of Georgia gets asked to do, all right? Just like that. Great move 3, keep your head out. Or excuse me, great move 0, keep your head out 3. What we got here? Tough angle for KJ. This is the only negative play I got for you. He's going to banana peel the ever-loving piss out of this. Okay, let's watch 4. It's a bad angle. You can't take this on a college kid. Okay, you can't. Watch how violent. Straight downhill, and now we got a bow out. Okay, can't do that. Got to take a slightly less aggressive angle in college football. It's a great bounce right here by 3. All right, I think 72 gets away with a hold right here. There at left tackle on Joseph Jonah Ajonye, who I think played really, really disruptive. All right, I think he played big and disruptive, did not stay blocked long. And ladies and gentlemen, our second, the first clip of Anthony Evans, we didn't talk about, right? Him catching that football. Great job high pointing that ball. We have talked about him on this channel as being a football player, right? Not your average track guy. Not your average track guy. Not going to come out there and just run 10-4 in a straight line, okay? He's going to play some football. He's going to win 50-50 catches. He's going to block on the perimeter. He's going to run tough as an SOB with the ball in his hands after the catch. He is a football player. Here is an example of it right here. Here he is right here at the top of your screen. All right, now we're a free hat. We're a free hat and a free hand. Let's go find some work. All right, boom. Get my hands on 7. Watch 7 fly right here. Yay. Football player, guys. Football player. This dude hunts. Okay, now we can sit here and say what we want about Daniel Harris needing to stay on his damn feet. All right, but I see a football player. That's what I see. I don't see just your standard track guy. Okay, and that's good news.
About the 32-minute mark.
About 32-minute mark. Hell yeah, we got a lot left. We got a lot left. What do you want to do about that?
I'll just keep paving.
All right.
Yeah, what's got it.
We don't normally record during the daytime, so this is becoming a problem. All right. Speaking of becoming a problem. All right, we got 2 reps because you put this shit on tape, so I don't feel upset for calling this out. You put this shit on tape, so we're gonna watch it right now. Okay, watch 55 on this rep. Okay, get moved off the ball. Okay, we're gonna walk. We're not sprinting yet. Still haven't entered the picture. Okay, we're still not sprinting. Still not sprinting. All right, they're gonna rush up to the line of scrimmage. Actually, they haven't even rushed. There's 10 seconds left on the play clock. They're not even in a hurry. They're going to rush up to the line of scrimmage. And here's our 355-pound nose tackle, a yard off the ball. His ass is in the air, and he's gassed. He's absolutely gassed on a critical red zone down. All right? And it's early in the football game, guys. We can't put this on tape. I don't care what we did all spring. When we're out to be evaluated, we cannot put this on tape. Period. Point blank. Watch him get walked off the ball. I mean, he's 3 yards in the end zone, guys. He's 3 yards in the end zone before the whistle is blown. Great rep right here from 99, continuing to fight hard, getting over the top. Great job by 4, sticking your nose in there as well. Okay? God dang, we got enough tape on that thing.
Trying. Find out.
Anyways, I don't like to be hypercritical on these things. Normally when we come in here, all we do is the hey, good job, good job, good job. But buddy, come on, man. Now, I could watch this all day. Watch Dylan Fairchild in here at guard. Kristen Miller going to get him a get back rep, next rep, so don't take this too harshly. All right. But that is being met with a strike, by the way. 52 just uncoiled his hips. He is in your shit. You are supposed to be going backwards. Now, you watch Dylan Fairchild right here. You watch him collect this blow, absorb this strike, and then just proceed to casually walk this kid out of the club. Watch this. Right here, left guard. Just come on, big fella. Come on, big fella. We're just gonna walk you right out. And there goes the 5-yard gain right behind the butt of Dylan Fairchild. Okay. Now, here's what I love about these two guys. Okay. That's 32 and that's 13. You won't block them long. You might block them, but you are not going to block them long. They will not be locked in. You will not stay engaged very long. Look at these two guys. Okay, they're both blocked right now. They both get blocked. They both shed blocks really, really quickly. I have no idea why. It must be Epic Pen giving it fits. 71, bring your hips, bud. 71, bring your hips, bud. Hey, much, much better 55. Early in the, what are we talking about? Staying engaged on the second level, right? Great job getting to the second level 55. Now this is how you finish. This is how you ought to finish every snap right there. Boom. Hands engaged, driving to the echo of the whistle. Good shit. Great rush 52. Really great rush right here from 52. Look at him right there in at the nose tackle position. Gets a good little wiggle on Jared Wilson right there. Okay, good little wiggle on Jared Wilson. I worry, guys. This is something that this might be me portraying my own personal struggles. But when you're an undersized, athletic-based offensive lineman, particularly at the center position, you tend to play out over your toes really often because you don't have the anchor that other people have, right? When Cedric Van Pran's 314 and he plays with a big anchor and a fat old ass, he don't have to play over his toes all the time. But when you're undersized, you're 300 pounds, or you're a 4'7" runner, or whatever it is, you might feel the need to play this way. It's something I'm going to be watching from Jared pretty often, okay? Because that's what he's doing right there. You see it. He's out head over toes. There's his head. There's his toes. Anytime we're head over toes, we're going to get yanked, okay? We're going to get yanked. We got to play chest up. That's what Coach talks about when he says we got to play big. Got to play big. Bubbo going to eat. Look at this trips bunch up here. Now, somehow, some way, he's going to find a way to get a shot for 6 out of this. I don't know how, but we're going to see it. We're going to see how this happens and how this works. But you see the you see the zone shell coverage right here, right? Okay, with one safety over the top. Looks like he's going to play the middle of the field. Dan's got square shoulders like he might be in man coverage, though. So let's take a look and see what this looks like post-snap. That's exactly what it is. Okay, we actually have some man coverage going on. The star looks like they took the point man. Corner's taking the other wide receiver, and that puts Dan Jackson, the safety, one-on-one with a slot fade right here, essentially from Dom Lovett. So good luck. You're going to play bump and run, or excuse me, off man coverage rather, against Dom Lovett. I don't know very many safeties in the SEC that are going to win this consistently. Dan didn't win it consistently right here. Carson just missed. But I think that's tremendous coordinating right there. Something that's unexpected, I would imagine, for that safety to feel like almost always that route's going to be some type of breaker, right? Breaker in or breaker out. Okay, he steps on my toes and goes north and south. Oof, that's tough. It's a tough ask. Got to hit. I wrote my notes, Heisman winners hit this ball. Right? Y'all want to know what it looks like to win a Heisman? It looks like being 75% on these types of touchdown runs or touchdown catches. Because that's what that is. That's a touchdown ball right there, as long as he gets there. All right, I'm going to flip back over to the other side of the football. Look at this young offensive line unit. I just want to point this out right quick. That's Nair Daniels, 79 at left guard. That's left tackle. That's Jamal Merriweather at left guard. That is Drew Bobo at center. I think that's Marquise Easley in there at guard. And that's Monroe Freeling in there at tackle. I think they average about 6'5", 310. Maybe 6'6", 310. That's like half of the 2s and half of the 3s in there right now, playing offensive line. And watch the movement from these jokers. Look at that. Look at the displacement. Okay? Only guy losing or at a stalemate right now is Colton Heinrich, the freshman the freshman tight end. But look at the rest of the bodies. Okay? The rest of the bodies are creating leverage and moving humans. It's good work. The only thing I will coach up here, okay? And I want to coach it up because we're going to get a really good look at it here in a second. All right? Check this out. How do you think this ends up? Head, feet. Head, feet back here. We got nose over toes, big time, boys. What do y'all think is going to happen? Yank. We're going to get snapped right down on our head by these linebackers, okay? Right down on our head by these linebackers. So, got to bring our hips when we get there, okay? Got to bring our hips in our hands when we get there. I think it's a great job by 0. I think it's a good job by 7 as well, feeling and being willing to stick your nose in. I don't think Jake Pope missed a tackle, by the way. Here's 22 out here. This is a 6'5", 240-pound tight end. He's got one arm. Okay, he got a big old, it looked like a hornet's nest on his damn left hand. Look how he walk around with a bumblebee nest on his hand. Anyways, he didn't miss one. He did not miss a tackle or a play on Saturday. There was never a time where I was like, you know who's in a bad spot? 22. Never happened. You know who didn't make a play? 22. Never happened. It was every time he was asked to hey, this is your responsibility, shut this play down. 22 shut it down. I think this is a great play here by 5 or by 4. Yeah, it's a great play here by 4. Great recognition on 3rd and 1 that they're going to speed out you, okay? Great job not only getting there, but playing physical once you get there, all right? But here's what I'm going to say. I think this ball is late. I think this ball is late. We have off coverage. We got bump and run. 3rd and 1. We know we're taking this. We know it right now. So we ought to get to that back foot, and this ball ought to be ripped. No hitch. We should not hitch this ball, in my opinion. This ball should be coming out immediately. 1, 2, 3 now. Everybody see that slight hesitation right there? There is a hitch in there. All right? Me personally do not believe that this ball should be thrown with a hitch. This ball should be thrown with 3-step timing, okay? We are running a speed out. We got to get it to him as fast as we can. But I'm not the one with a damn defensive end rushing to my outside right there. That's, you know, I'm just the idiot standing here with a keyboard. Great play by 4. I do think the ball is late. All right. Our first, come on, man. Come on, Lawson Lucky. Come on, Lawson Lucky. Felt like the tight end room as a whole got pushed around a little bit on Saturday. Kind of pushed around. Didn't expect that. Okay, like this right here. 6 is the one bringing the aggressor here, right? 6 is the one bringing the fight a little bit. 6 is the one with square hips. All right, 6 is the one in a good body positioning, a good body lean right now. 6 is the one absorbing and striking the blow. All right, that's what's happening out there. And guess what? 3-yard gain. All right, we can live with that in that screen game. All right, only limiting them to 3 yards, forcing them into what appears to be a passing down here on 2nd and 7. Okay? On to 6:15. Oh my God, what a vet move. What a vet move here at the top by Chaz Chambliss, okay? He's going to get reached, okay? It looks like, all right, we're about to bounce. This running back's about to bounce. I got to keep my outside arm free, which he does, and I'm going to run. Now, I'm getting held. Give me 2 right quick. I'm getting held right here, okay? That guy's got a whole hunk of jersey, but the ref doesn't see it. So what do I need to do? Oh, I need to throw my hand up. Okay, I need to throw my hand up, not only so I can fight this off, all right, but so I can draw some attention to what's going on. I'm getting held. I need everyone to see that I'm getting held. And as soon as you flash one of them hands up in the air, that zebra back there is going to go, wonder what's happening right there. Flag, right out. It's a vet move, man. It's a top-notch vet move. Also, by God, this is the first ball we've seen him kind of touch. This is juice, folks. This is what juice feels like. All right, we watched all these backs so far. We're 45 minutes into this study. Okay, it's the first time we've really seen Trevor. And watch this. This is immediate juice, immediate life at the position. It feels different. You can feel it. Okay, and guess what? DBs are taking shit-ass angles because they can feel it. Look at 12. 12 ain't seen nothing like this all day. That's why he's taking this angle. He's like, oh, I got that cooked. I'm going to go right. You need to be taking that angle, Bubba, because he's got that juice. He's got that juice. You weren't even close, 12. Weren't even close. Comes back for a hold. But nah, you see it, man. There's immediate life. Also, by the way, this is what NFL on NFL crime looks like. 13 wasn't expecting this either. How many missed tackles, fall on your face type shit do you see from this guy? All right. Come on, 4. Come on, 4. We all see you. Come on, man. Anyways, watch this. Watch this from Michael. I'm unzipped. I got him, right? Yeah. That's an NFL guy, man. I think that's an NFL running back that Georgia's got right there. Okay? All right. Going to 6:44.
45-minute mark, by the way.
All right, bet. We're about halfway through the first half, so we should be on par. This is what I was talking about earlier. Okay. First of all, let's look where this ball is released. 1, 2, 3. One hitch, ball out. Okay. That ball is thrown on the hash. I got $1,000. Says that Dominic Lovett catches this ball right on the hash. At the perfect window, okay? Right where he's supposed to be. Bank! All right, so that's great. That's great on Carson's job, okay? Throwing it at the exact right window, playing on time, not even a hair late, right? It's a great job. But here's where I'm watching this last night, and I'm like, goddamn, Six might be an all-SEC football player this year because of this right here. Guys, he's about to make this guy miss. In fact, he's already planning his outside foot right now, his upfield foot to get back inside before he's even finished catching the football. Watch this after the catch, guys. This is special. Boom. Makes that guy miss. Makes that guy miss. Now we're going to run with some physicality after the catch as well, man. This is elite after the catch ball carrier stuff. Look, boom. Already planting to go back, make somebody miss, and now we're going to get back upfield. He does it later in the game, too, where it's like he already knows where he wants to go before he even catches the ball. And it would be one thing if he drops it, and if he drops it, we'll tell him to focus on catching the ball before you run. But when you can do this, we'll tell you to focus on running after the catch, okay? Hey, can't overthrow the free play. Got a free play, right? We can't overthrow it. I know we're scrambling to our left. I understand that, but we cannot overthrow this ball. If anything, this ball's got to be underthrown to draw a PI or something. We can't throw this one into the sideline, which is basically what happened right here for Carson. This ball's got to be competitive, okay? This ball's got to be competitive. It's got to be somewhat catchable. We can't throw it 4 yards over the wide receivers' heads. Great job by everybody converting to all goes, all right? But that is a miss. That is, in my opinion, that will go down as the quarterback's minus right there. All right, this might be a double minus, overcooking a ball like this on a wide open Dover. This is a no-no for a guy who's 73% completion percentage. This makes no sense, okay? I don't know how we missed that bad. That ball's like right here. That ball lands like right here. Now, if Carson were to come on this show and say, hey, wide receiver's depth's off by like 5 yards. He ran to the wrong landmark. If that's what the answer is, then I will be wrong. But otherwise, this is a miss that is uncharacteristic, to say the least, from Carson. So you can't, here's the thing about mistakes at the quarterback position, you can't compound upon them, right? You can't have multiple back-to-back-to-back. We can't overthrow the damn free play and then overthrow the Dover that's wide ass open. We can't do back-to-back plays like that and play at an elite level consistently. Absolute damn juice. Absolute juice. As soon as he touches it, you can feel it. You can feel it on tape. You can feel it in person. That number one moves differently than the rest of the room. Number one feels different than the rest of the room. Okay? Hey, this... Say what?
It's a good fill by 17.
It is a good fill by 17. You talking about at the end of this play?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he had free safety, and he come down like a bat out of hell. Look, 17 just bailed out of your photo all the way back over there, and yeah, you're right. He's going to run down with just no regard for his own body. But here's what I want to talk about. Someone freaking did it, right? Someone played with good body lean at the offensive guard position. Somebody played with good body lean, and that is Tate Ratledge. All right, so Tate Ratledge, what happens when we finally put somebody in our parking spot? We finally bring our hips, and we finally play big. We're not out here playing like an idiot. We're out here playing big like a four-year starter, or excuse me, yeah, technically, a four-year starter should be doing, right? That's Tate. That's a good job. And guess who's got no shot? That linebacker's got no shot. Even if he dives off late, he's diving off late with one arm. He's not going to get there. What he's not doing is shredding you with shoulder square. Okay? And all that is making sure our head's right. Okay? Make sure our head's in the right spot. You know what, boys? Yeah, I'm not doing this. Got my damn producers standing up every 5 minutes to friggin' fix a net. I don't have the right bit. Give me 1 second. Huh? No, I got 2 drywall screws right here. All right. All right, go sit back down. All right, enough of that bull crap. Here we go. In case y'all wanted to know if this show is ever scripted, it is not. All right, we got some notes going on, but that's about it. All right, where are we at? 7:39. That's elite juice from the running back room. Okay, bam! I see you, 17. I see you, 17. This is as good as you can cover flood. All right, they're going to try to sneak the back. Yeah, trying to sneak the back up the sideline. Okay, the old James Cook versus Kentucky several years ago. We'll run the post. All right, and then the tight end's got the delay into the flat. So this is basically flood. All right, I will call it flood. And watch how well this is covered. 12 takes the vertical perfectly, passes the post off to 17 perfectly. 3 gains ground, runs vertically with the running back until he can deliver to the corner. And then, oh, by the way, somebody's perfectly in the flat towards the end of this rep as well. Watch these 3 defenders over here, the corner, the linebacker, and the safety. Watch them handle this flood concept perfectly. Boom. There you see 3 gaining ground to take away the running back immediately. All right, there you see 12 passing the post off to 17. There you see 3 passing the running back's leak rather, off to the corner. That is the definition of how you cover flood. And by the way, maybe about 3 teams in the country that defensively cover flood as well as you do, because you see it a bunch and because you're extremely well coached. Your only option there as a quarterback is to do exactly that. Put it in your damn pocket. That's all you got. Hey, one coaching point here, 52, not so wide. Watch this on this wrap. I thought Kristen Miller played with more athleticism and more twitch than I've seen since he left high school, okay, on Saturday. However, We got to be tight here. We can't round this out. Okay, look at this. Okay, once we get right here, bud, we got to go. We got to go flat. What we can't do is continue to take 2 or 3 steps to get wide, wide, wide. We got to go flat. Right now, we got to be going north and south. We can't continue to float past out towards the middle of that G right there. Want to stay on that black surface the entire time right there. Okay. I think that might have led to a sack for him had he been a little bit tighter and not gotten picked up by 55 there on the wrap. Great tackle here by 8. Great tackle here by 8. 11 misses him. 11 misses him. 8 sticks him. I think 8's probably one of your, if not your best defensive back tackler. He's one of. Okay. One of. The notes just say, oh Lord, Dom Lovett. Oh yeah, field fade. I ain't gonna lie, I'd call 20 of these a game. I'd call 20 of these a game because if they're gonna do it, you're going to do it too, right? Boom, dot. You got a great quarterback for this. Your quarterback's really, really good at this. Now you got a slot receiver that's going to win at a really, really high rate. I put down disciplined dime right here from 15 because watch this. Watch him take this 3-step drop. Look, safety's going to favor the 3-man side, right? You got 3 receivers over here. So when the safety drops, he's going to drop, not middle of the field. He's going to drop towards this help, okay? So the only way to get him to drop square is to take your eyes and squat them on him the entire time. So as we go to take our 3, 1, 2, 3, we got to stare at him. And as soon as we hitch up, that's the only time we really get an opportunity to look at this field fade right here that he's ultimately throwing. So this is really, really disciplined right here from Carson. Watch his eyes, okay? Boom, boom, boom. We're going to drop straight, and then there you see the hitch. Now as we take the hitch, we're going to open up to this, field fade right here. We're going to let this ball rip. So anybody sitting at home thinking that this is easy, it is not. Okay, you are trying to throw as accurate of a ball as you possibly can 40 yards away, and you're not going to lock your eyes and feet on it until the very last second. Okay, that's discipline. And here's what it requires. Right, look, you can see the ball is just now thrown, and Dan Jackson has just now moved. Y'all watch him. Okay, he is forced to drop straight back, and then as soon as Carson opens up, now he's breaking. Now, why does this matter? Well, this is why this matters. Look where this ball ends up. Okay, look where Dan Jackson ends up. Boom. About 3 or 4 yards off the line. He's nowhere in the picture. The only reason that ball looks to be a one-on-one shot is because the safety was occupied by the quarterback's eyes. Okay? Discipline dime right there. There you see another replay of it. All right, so they get in the red zone here, and now they're going to try to throw a fade to Colby Young. This is a great job right here using leverage by Dalen Everett, okay? You're going to take away the inside by your leverage alone, okay? You're playing inside of him, so you're not going to let him run through you. The only place he's got to go is that way. And as long as we stay in his hip, okay, we're always going to be able to use the sideline and push him out. Okay, so watch this. He's going to, well, you can't really see it. You lose him pretty early. But you can see the leverage, right? Stays on top of him. Stays to the outside as he's trying to work outside, okay, and maintains topside leverage. It's a good rep right there from 6. Again, I thought he had a really good day. Towards the end, he gets kind of nabbed on a couple of times, but, I mean, I thought everyone was going to get nabbed on at some point in this football game. Hey, look. There's your boy. They put your boy in 2-4 because they knew he's a ball player. Is there ever a bad ball player to ever wear 2-4?
That was my high school number.
Yeah, answer is no. Ain't a Jimmy 1 played in 24. Only dudes out here playing in the 2-4. They knew what it was. You should have seen the lady handing out the vest when I made that comment. I said, hey, ain't none but ball players in 2-4. She was like, huh? I said, you know who No Show Marino is? She's like, yeah. I said, point proven. That's all we need to know. None but ball players in the 2-4. All right, here we go. I think this is the nab. Is this the nab? Oh, that's a run. Do we have any notes on 9-10? Oh, NFL D-line rep. That's what we got put down. This is an NFL D-line rep right here. 97. NFL football player, striking and holding the double at the line of scrimmage. 29, let's watch him. Down here on the bottom, NFL football player. Let's watch what he does at defensive end. Oh, stalemate against a 5-year offensive lineman. All right, let's watch the defensive end on the top side. He's a first-round draft pick. Michael Williams, let's watch what he does. Square, square, square. He going to fall in. Yep, nope, he ain't got a shot there. 78, he's a third-round draft pick. Let's watch him. Okay, come on, Micah Morris. Block shed. Going to eat you up. Line of scrimmage. NFL D-line rep. I think we're going to see a bunch of them this year. We're going to see a bunch, hundreds of, damn, they look like a Sunday unit. That's what we're going to see from this unit this year. And then every time there's a damn, they look like a first-round unit as a whole. For every one of those, you're going to see Mykel Williams make a play where you're like, God damn, is he a top 10 pick this year? Because this is one of them right here. Hand up, mid-rush. By the way, they're working quick game. So if you think you're ever getting home on quick game, you're wrong. Like, you're just never going to get a sack. It's designed that way, so you better be able to get your hands up. By the way, on the move. He's in the middle of perfecting a stunt right here. He's the inside penetrator, and 32's wrapping. All right, so he's in the middle of running his stunt, recognizes the ball is in the air, sticks his non-dominant hand up, blocks the ball. Oh, let's find it too. Oh, yep, head up. Let's find it. Go catch it. And go make a play afterwards.
At the hour mark.
Huh? Hour mark?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's be quick here. Very next play. Holy shit, Chris Cole. That's a true freshman right here. Watch the movement skills of this 6'3", 6'4", 220-pound human. Just freaky stuff, man.
See, that's the peel you gotta do.
That's the what?
That's the peel you gotta have.
That's the peel when the back's out. You're right. Good recall there from you.
Should be a pick, man.
10-22 right here. Hey, this is a big boy rush right here from 31. Watch 31 right here. This is a big man's rush. Now, I know he's rushing against a freshman offensive tackle, but that is a big man. I am a nickel corner that's about to rush like a linebacker type shit. Rush right there. Okay. So we saw 52 and telling you he needed to look a little tighter on his rush a little bit earlier. This is what a semi looks like trying to put the brakes on. All right. You can hear this human trying to slow down. This is Jordan Thomas. He's a true freshman. He was holy shit big when I saw him Saturday. Like, my God, you're way bigger than I ever imagined. But he playing way big right now, too. Watch this. Okay, just no. Okay. He needs one of those, when you're driving up to Chattanooga, driving up through Tennessee, and you see those peel-off strips where it's like sand and gravel, and it's like, caution, if you have no brakes. Enter this. That's what Jordan Thomas needs on this stunt right here. That's a big old truck moving right there. Hey, absolutely can't do this as a quarterback, but for some reason every quarterback does it. You can't spike the swing route, bro. Can't spike the swing route. That's exactly what happens, especially on 3rd and 10. Also, I know we don't want to put none on tape, but it's 3rd and 10 in a spring game. Let's not call it swing route. You know what I mean? Let's drive the ball. Let's at least try. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing at risk here. Now, I know I'm the guy doing this, evaluating this, standing here. I'm not the guy actually tasked with calling a real football game. In a real football game, when we have not been able to move the football, okay, yes, we will be conceding the drive right here at the ball at the 19, 3rd and 10. We're going to run some type of halfback draw. We're going to run some type of something safe. Hopefully we pick it up, but really, hopefully we get off the field safely. Okay, we don't turn the ball over. So I get it. But yeah, can't spike that ball. I thought this was great protection, and with great protection and an incomplete pass, you can assume great coverage. Okay, I don't know, because how the fuck am I supposed to know? This is what I love about people who get on and they start evaluating corner play. And how? That's the one corner I see. Everybody else must be covered. Must be. Looks like that's going to get covered pretty soon. Okay, everybody else must be covered because quarterback's fixing to put this one in his pocket. All right? So we're just going to assume great coverage. We're going to assume great coverage. Got holy F Jalen Walker. So what's he about to do? Oh, he's about to fill. Watch this explosivity. Want to see some twitch? Wham! Hello, Jared Wilson. Great job finishing, Jared. Let's not catch, though. Everybody see this? Everybody see how he's catching the momentum right here from the linebacker? Let's get our eyes up. Let's get our eyes up and in our gap. And then as the linebacker's plugging, Bubba, we better bring some ass, okay? We better bring something. We can't catch. Can't catch like that, all right? Decent enough job by Zero of at least turning it into a physical run. I mean, look, guys, that's a box checked for Roderick. Do I want to see some you looking a little bit more like Trevor Etienne? Yeah, I would love it. But what you're paid to do, and what you will constantly be paid to do, is to play behind an offensive line that gave you 2 yards, and you make sure you're hit at contact at 3, and we make sure that ends up in a 6 or 7 yard rush. Okay? Your job is to fall forward at all times. And that's exactly what he does right here. Turns a contact at +1, okay, into a 5 yard gain. We're sitting in 2nd and 5. But there's a hold on the play, so it comes back. Great pickup right here, 1. Great pickup right here, 1. Wham! All right, think it's a little bit of a hold, maybe a single leg takedown, a little wrestling style. But this was the big minus in his football game last year. The inability to pick up free hitters at the linebacker position. He is pretty small. I think that's one of the very first things you'll notice about this guy when you go watch Georgia play in person. It's like, damn, 1's not very big, but he is extremely explosive and extremely twitchy. But if he's going to live for Georgia in the backfield on run or passing downs, he's got to be able to do this. That's a great job right there. It's also a really great rush on the backside there from Chaz Chambliss. Chaz Chambliss' speed rush was elite on Saturday. Absolutely elite. Micah Morris is a humongous human being at right tackle. That is such a large human. Such a large human. He does something here in a second that's just dumb. Just makes no sense how a human can do this. It's a great rip from Carson. I think the ball placement could be in a better spot, though. I think he's got Colby Young on this dig right here. Ball's on that back left shoulder and up. Want to see that ball out in front, okay? Ball out in front. Dalen, make a play on the ball, dude. It's right there in front of your grill.
Now. Or no, that's right.
This guy. An hour in. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I think it's a decent ball. It could be better. Unless he just wants it there because he knows he's big. That's the one thing I don't know about Q's, but I'm going to grade it like you did it wrong until I'm told otherwise. Okay? Great pickup there by Etienne. One more time on that. All right. We have got to get back, Jared. We've got to get back. Okay? Can't get caught up on this. And it's perfectly ran. It's ran by 2 dudes that have been playing college football for a long time. Such a good job by Warren of getting engaged, right? What they're doing here, guys, is they're running a little DT stunt right here, right? They're wrapping the nose back around the penetrator, okay? So here comes the penetrator, and they're going to wrap Warren back around here. Now, most teams don't do it this well. Most teams don't get both guys all the way engaged, all right, and force those offensive linemen to kind of turn their shoulders, turn their eyes, turn their attention to whoever's engaged with them, only to pull back out, all right? But as soon as he pulls back out, Jared is cooked, all right? He's in a very bad position to try to end up in that spot, all right? So my suggestion on this has always been we got to get deeper than the deepest, okay? So meaning I see a foot here, and I see my left guard's foot here, and my center's feet are still up on the ball. We got to get back so we can sort out all the trash. If we're sorting this out on different levels, they're going to screw us up. They're really going to screw us up, which is ultimately what happens. We get on different levels, and we get home. Okay, that is a sack if I've ever seen one. But how about this zone beater? Check this out as a defense, okay? We're going to get a cross whip cheat motion to dig. We're going to get a slot fade, okay? And then we're going to get a stopper right here. So we got 1 top side level, 1 intermediate level, 1 check down. So we attack the field like we're supposed to, but also the cheat motion really makes this difficult, okay? Because watch Lawson go in motion, going to come back. Now we're going to snap the ball when they're at the same point. Okay, they're at the same exact point. And by the way, they're kind of, for an extended period of time during this play, they're running to the same exact spot. We're going to snap it with them heel to heel, right? This guy's going to run vertically and go up. This guy's going to run vertically and break in. Not your everyday spring game design right there. I was totally wrong, by the way. I'm on that Sunday reaction show, and I'm like, vanilla, no pre-snap motion. Didn't see a ton. Wrong. Went and watched the film and was like, nah, dude, he looked like week 3 form. He looked like he was ready to go. This is a play called Gabe Harris playing harder than you. Gabe Harris playing harder than you. This is the Gabe Harris drive, by the way. Gabe Harris about to take the football game over. Gabe Harris is playing harder than you, number 7. That's it. That's all that is. He met your ass behind the line of scrimmage. Okay. Now he's going to shuck you, and now he's going to dive in. Yeah, squeeze in on that. I know Keely Ringo's probably a great interview on the sideline, but let's watch some football here. Okay. Yeah, probably not. Anyways, Gabe Harris just playing harder than you. Okay, zoom back in there. Let's get one more shot of this. You can see it. Attack the line of scrimmage, shed the block, get the head in on the ball carrier. All right, next play. I think we're still in an interview process here. The very next play, Gabe Harris just blowing shit up, running right through 2 offensive linemen. And why is he doing it? How's he doing it? Because all he's really doing is trying to set up a teammate. But he does so with such damn effort that he runs right through 2 offensive linemen. Gabe Harris just playing harder than everybody else, okay? And he gets home. I don't care what happened after the catch. I don't care if y'all call that a reception, because his ass is sacked right there. Or he's taking a hit and he's going to feel it, okay? Or he's taking a hit and he's going to feel it. Very next play, okay? Very next play, 1st and 10. Guess what? Gabe Harris playing too hard for you, number 7. Playing way too hard for you, number 7. Your job is to seal this guy, and we are running truck. Okay, we are trying to get outside. We're trying to get this running back out into space. But we can't do it because 29 is playing too hard. 29 is playing just a little bit too hard. Gabe Harris drive. You love to see it. How close are we running up onto the 90-minute mark?
We're at a minute 10, or hour 10 right now.
Hour 10, so we got 20 minutes left. Here we go. I don't want to stretch you guys longer than 90 minutes. I feel like your attention span is that of a gnat sometimes. Hey, great job right here. Great job right here, 11. Hey, amazing what happens. Our eyes are right? We're running the swing. We're running a swing screen right here. So we got him, and we're going to try to beat him with the ball and the leverage, okay? So, 11, great job. Locking your eyes onto the right guy. So we got our eyes right. Now, let's get our effort right. All right, he's playing football. He's bigger than me. He's rushing. All right, he's getting back inside. All right, we're trying to get outside. All that matters now is that we play with high amounts of effort, 11. High amounts of effort. Just strain. That's all we need. That's it. That's all we need. All right. And sometimes last year, I felt like we were even lacking on that. Sometimes last year on Saturdays, I felt like our eyes were late. We're like, oh, am I supposed to block him? Whoop, there he goes. Boom, blows up the play. At least our eyes are right now, right? We got to the right guy. Down set hut. Boom. All right. We took it with intensity. We took our eyes to the correct spot with intentional behavior. Okay. And then after that, guess what? Oh, he's playing football. So am I. I'm going to finish the football play and I'm going to block out. And guess what? Picks up 4 yards. Okay. Picks up 4 yards. What could have been a minus picks up 4 yards. All because our eyes and our effort were correct. It's not perfect. Okay. He didn't catch the guy and drive him 12 yards down the field. But he executed the block. That's all that matters. That's all you need to see from 11 to keep him on the field. Catch the football, block. That's it. Everything else works for him. Okay, now this right here. I would never, ever coach an offensive lineman to do this. Never. But when you see it on tape, sometimes you just got to be like, all right, well, I guess you can do that. Everybody else, ignore what you just saw. Watch 56. Watch 56 right here at right tackle. Watch him just straight up backpedal. This ain't no kick slide. That's a backpedal. Straight up backpedal. Now, here's the other thing about this. Watch number 56 backpedal with just one arm out. Okay? He's literally going to backpedal with his hand out just like this. Watch this. Check this shit out. Watch him. He's going to say, all right, I know we're supposed to kick, slide, all that good shit. I'm 350 pounds. I'm out here playing right tackle. I'm just going to backpedal like a damn DB with my arm out like the friggin' Undertaker. Look at this. And boom, when he catches, he caught him with one hand right at the damn throat and was just like, all right, whatever. We're going to absorb this. This was top 5 freakiest things I saw on Saturday because none of this is what you're coached to do. None of this. Except for it's Micah Morris. So you just look at it. Just caught that dude one-handed. Ball out. All right, let's talk Dom Lovett now. Because this right here, backpack. You got backpacked. This right here is, I don't remember a single play like this from Dom Lovett last year. Do y'all? He catches this ball with a defender on his back at the 11. He gets brought down by 3 defenders at the 2. Guys, this is a different dude. I believe this is a very different dude than what we saw on tape last year from Dom Lovett. And that right there, that's great signs. I think this is one of the more promising signs I saw from Georgia's spring game, just in totality, right? This guy playing like this guy running after the catch like this is going to be a very different animal for Georgia at this position of wide receiver this year. Next play is Colby Young winning a 50-50 ball against Julian Humphrey. Again, corners, win. Make a play on the ball, please. Make a play on the ball at some point. Oh, did I miss my football player? No, I didn't. We're going to 13:52. Here we go, 13:52. Hey, this is a freshman. Now, I know he's rushing against another true freshman in Nair Daniels, but y'all watch this rep from Chris Cole. Look at the speed build at like step 2. Oh, I'm rushing. Woof. Just absolutely took off. It's a great job right here of Gunner throwing just with the smoke in his eyes, right? Just throwing with the smoke in his eyes. I think this ball is a hair late, right? Ball's thrown on the hash, lands up on the outside of the hash. It's the same Dover route that Carson threw a little bit earlier to Dom Lovett, okay? And you can see the window's just a little bit tighter, right? Window's just a little bit tighter with regards to the defensive players. Jake Pope striking again. Jake Pope stuck his head in every play, every opportunity. But that's impressive for me from a quarterback. And I know he knows he's not getting hit, but he's still standing in there amongst the smoke and delivering a strike. All right, it's 14:05 right here. Hey, we can argue mechanics. We can argue timing. We can argue whether or not you are double clutching this football. Bottom line, you missed. Okay? You missed. But I think everybody can see this one. Put me in 2. I'm going to slow this down just a little bit. I think you can really see in slow motion this double hitch and why it matters. Okay, watch 14. He's going to take, I wouldn't even call this a 3-step. It's more of a gather rhythm drop. All right. Now, after we come to this point right now, anything after this is qualified as a hitch. Okay, there's 1. And then there's 2. Everybody see kind of the double bounce right there? Again, we can argue about whether or not this ball is late. We can argue about whether or not this ball has 2 hitches in it. We can argue whatever. Bottom line, you missed. Okay? So, as an inaccurate football. Nonetheless, a minus. Oh, shoot. We're on a 14-15. Justin Williams. All I put down was yep. Look at 19 right here. Covering a lot of ground at 6'4", 6'3", 230. Covering a lot of ground. All right. This might be what we end on. We're at like 125.
Hour 18.
Hour 18, so maybe not what we end on. All right. I get so frustrated doing what I do and then turning on social media or looking at national medias and national narratives and seeing things like pro football grades. I think Pro Football Focus was a really good thing for advanced analytics and all this good stuff, and they do a lot of stuff in terms of charting data. However, placing grade reports on football players when you're not in the room has always felt really, really uncomfortable for me. I've honestly been very anti-grading because I think you're putting grade reports on tests that you don't even know the answers to. So how are you sitting there grading a test that you don't know the answers to? And here is a prime example of what I'm talking about right now. Here we go. All right, look, 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Passing down, right? Better yet, 3rd and 9, 90 seconds left on the play clock. Passing down. They are throwing the football, okay? So what should I be doing? I should be keying up a damn rush, shouldn't I? I should be ready to freaking, I'm going to ghost. I'm going to long arm stick, rip over the top. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to have a plan. That's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have a pass rush plan here on 3rd and 9. So then I take the tape on and let's just watch this guy. Let's just watch this guy. 3rd and 9, I'm thinking, all right, we about to see Sam and Pimble. We about to see him T1 up. And he just long arm sticks like he sees red and just bull rushes the guy, right? And I'm thinking, that's a shit plan. That's awful. That's not a winnable rep. It's 3rd and 9. What are we doing? So here's what I do, being me, right? I wrote it down. We have got to have a better pass rush plan. I wrote it down. Got to have a better pass rush plan. And then I'm talking with people out, in the building, and I'm like, hey man, can somebody tell Sam and Pimba to have a pass rush plan on 3rd and 9? The first question I got back was there a D tackle dropping? Was there a D tackle dropping? Come on. Yes, coach, there was. When this play gets done, I'm going to show you here in a second. Yes, coach, there was a defensive tackle dropping. All right, there he is, 99. He's dropping. All right, so now, come to find out, you ever run QB contain on NCAA or Madden? That's all they're doing, guys. They are told deliberately, you are to delayed bull rush. You are to push that tackle into the rear heels of that quarterback, and you are not to allow him to run outwards. And by the way, nose tackle, you are to push the pocket. All we're doing is rushing 3 and dropping 8, guys. That's all we're doing. We don't care if you get home. In fact, if you get home, it better be through the damn chest of that tackle. Should be nowhere else. So this is what I'm saying. You got to know to know. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what they're actually doing to sit here and be super critical, or to sit here and put a minus on a kid, or to sit here and say, what the hell are you doing? And you know what, guys? There's been so many times, if you look back on our previous coverage and our previous film studies, where I've probably missed this. Okay, I've probably gone on here and I've cooked a kid for not having a pass rush plan, only to realize he's doing what he's asked to do. He's doing what he's asked to do. So again, before you go running to be critical, be aware of what's actually happening. Be aware of what's actually happening. Let's see here. It's another rep of it coming up right after this, okay? Right after this, they go back to the same exact play call defensively, and you can see another look at it, okay? One D tackle dropping, and you can see the effectiveness of them pushing the pocket, okay? That's all they're trying to do, trying to get that pocket moved back into the quarterback. It's a great rep by there from 26. I hope this ball is tipped. I really do. I hope this ball is tipped. I think it was. If not, it's an absolute duck fart. An absolute duck fart. Let's talk about the C.J. Allen interception, and then we'll get out of here. I thought this is the best play that was made on Saturday. Okay? I thought this is the best play that was made. All right, don't know what all's happening. He looks like he's rotating. He looks like he's got middle of the field. They might be running some type of cover 1 hook. Don't quite know. Nonetheless, cover 1 wrap, rather. He's got hook curl, and they're trying to run kind of this spot route back behind him. Now, he's going to open with the tight. He's going to work to the tight, bring his shoulders square. As soon as Carson goes to throw the football, he's going to take 3 quick ones. Pop, 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 as hard as he can, as fast as he can, to where he knows the route is coming from behind him. And he's going to lay out full spread and catch this football. There you see him pushing vertically, jump back inside. This is bonkers shit right here. Okay, there you see him riding vertically, gonna look like he's covering the tight end, all the while feeling this working behind him. As soon as it goes to work behind him, watch him gain ground with it. There he is. He's in that full sprint mode I'm telling you about. Takes those 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, boom, lays full out, intercepts that football. Now, I'm not gonna lie. He played, CJ did, like a top 15 pick in the extended box area, okay, on Saturday. Anything outside of the box, I felt like he played like one of the best linebackers I've seen at the University of Georgia. He played like a 2nd or 3rd round pick in the box on Saturday. All right, so there's still some work to be done there. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I saw him get pancaked. Okay, I know. Insane, right? He lost the rep. But I only tell you that because, like, I did the Roquan thing. I didn't watch Roquan play. This guy is probably the best I've seen from an in-person evaluation standpoint. I didn't see Roquan. However, I never saw Roquan get beat like physically beat in a run play. So there's still some room to grow, as you would imagine there would be for a true freshman. Hey, where we go? Let's go back over here. Hey, appreciate you guys for being here. Sounds like we did about 90 minutes. Okay, we're going to try to get this uploaded as fast as possible. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribing to this channel. And make sure you're coming back for that second half review. Appreciate you. Love you. We'll see you.